What's up, guys? I'm BTC. Some incredibly significant news regarding Overwatch, Overwatch 2, and Blizzard in general just dropped today, and that is that Blizzard Activision is no longer a standalone company. Blizzard Activision has been purchased by Microsoft and will now work under the Microsoft Gaming umbrella. So this is the press release that it was put out today, welcoming the incredible teams and legendary franchises of Activision Blizzard to Microsoft Gaming. So I'm going to read some of this. I'll skip over the stuff that isn't important. So blah, 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 as a team, whatever, whatever. And it says, as we pursue that mission, it is incredibly exciting to announce that Blizzard has agreed to acquire Activision Blizzard. Over many decades, the studios and teams that make up Activision Blizzard have earned vast wellsprings of joy and respect from billions of people all over the world, although they kind of have been doing a bad job of that lately. We are incredibly excited to have the chance to work with amazing, talented, dedicated people across Activision Publishing, Blizzard, blah, 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 and all those other teams that are currently in Blizzard Activision. So it's a lot more than just Blizzard, right? There's a lot of other little smaller studios that work in there. Until this transaction closes, Activision Blizzard and Microsoft Gaming will continue to operate independently. Once the deal is complete, Activision Blizzard business will report to me as CEO of Microsoft Gaming. That is going to be the CEO, which is Phil Spencer of Xbox and Microsoft Gaming and all that stuff. Upon close, we will offer as many Activision Blizzard games as we can within Xbox Game Pass and PC Game Pass, both new titles and games from Activision Blizzard's incredible catalog. We also announced today that Game Pass now has more than 25 million subscribers, blah, 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 as we continue. Oh, no one cares. The fantastic franchises across Activision Blizzard will also accelerate our plans for cloud gaming, allowing more people in more places around the world to participate in Xbox gaming and blah, 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 all that sort of stuff. As a company, Microsoft is committed to our journey for a blah, 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 blah. Who cares? Newspeak, blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever. So the big deal here is that Blizzard Activision is gone. They are now going to just be a studio that works for Microsoft. And what is this going to mean for the games going forward? Are there going to be just Xbox exclusives? Maybe some stuff, but I don't think it really would be a great idea in order for that to happen, because there are a lot of people that still, use PlayStation and Nintendo and all that sorts of stuff. So it wouldn't make a lot of sense for them to just suddenly make Overwatch 2 an Xbox exclusive. I mean, they could do it. It just wouldn't make a lot of sense, though, considering the amount of time and effort that they put into just recently making the cross-console compatibility that they have with Overwatch 1. They just made it so that people on Xbox and PlayStation can play together. So it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense for them to just say, okay, well, now this game is going to be an Xbox exclusive. However, moving forward with new stuff, that could potentially be Xbox exclusives. But if you're watching this channel, then most likely you care about Overwatch and Overwatch 2. So what does this all mean for those two games? Well, it could potentially be a lot better. It could potentially be worse. But at this point, I mean, everything is kind of been going downhill with Overwatch anyways. So I'm not really sure how it could get much worse than it currently is. So with this, I do see this overall as an improvement, because what's going to end up happening is that Microsoft is going to come in and say, look, the way that you've been doing it for the last 2 years hasn't been working. So we're going to change it up, and you're going to start doing it like this instead, and you're going to, do this and this and this, and whatever they make for the changes in the structure of the Blizzard team, and with just how the game is developed and what their priorities are and this and that and all those other things. So there are going to be quite a few changes, I am certain of that. Now, at the start, all of these changes might be a little bit of a speed bump, kind of slowing things down, but I have a feeling that it's going to speed up after that, or at least it's not going to be anything worse than what we already have been getting, which is basically nothing. Part of these changes are also going to be adding and removing employees, so a bunch of the leadership that has been ineffective, or employees that are just prioritizing the wrong things, or they're just not pulling their own weight. Microsoft is not going to have any problem just saying, bye, see you later, and then replacing all those people. But in addition to that, I have a feeling that Blizzard is going to end up getting a lot more employees for the groundwork, and that's going to be the coding, the artwork, all that sort of stuff that actually makes the game happen. I have a feeling they're going to get more support in that regard, possibly people from other parts of Microsoft gaming will then be able to start helping to get things like Overwatch 2 out the door. As for me, I could not possibly care less about Microsoft or Xbox in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I don't care about those companies. All I want is a good game that's fun to play, and I don't want to have to wait another 3 years for it to come out. That's basically it. I don't care who's making it. I don't care what is all involved. Just make a good game and release it in a reasonable time frame, and that's it. That's what I'm looking for. So if Microsoft is able to kind of poke Blizzard and make them to actually finish the game in a proper way, then I'm totally fine with that. And it wouldn't matter if it was Microsoft or if it was Sony or if it was Nintendo. I don't care. I just want the game to get released in a playable way that's fun. That's it. So when I take a step back from this situation, I see that Blizzard has been floundering for the last 2 years. And with all the changes that Microsoft is inevitably going to make, it might not correct everything, it might not make it perfect, but I don't really see how it's going to get worse. Maybe it'll just kind of be about the same, but I have a feeling that it's going to get better. Maybe it's going to get only a little bit better, maybe it'll get a lot better, I don't know, but I don't see that what Blizzard has been doing has been working, so overall, this is probably going to be a good thing. So there you go, guys. What do you think about Microsoft purchasing Blizzard? Let me know down below. A big thanks to all the Paragons and other channel members for all your support. If you'd like to become one and grab some cool rewards, click the join button down below. And remember, always blame the controller because it's never your fault.